Hey, hockey fans. March 5th, there were 10 games. We'll review those scores quick, and then we'll do the picks for March 6th. There's 6 games on the 6th. So we'll just review the scores quick for the 5th. Pittsburgh beat Buffalo 4-2. Tampa blanked Montreal 4-0. Boston woke up in overtime and defeated Florida 2-1. Washington and the Rangers, real exciting game. Zibanejad had a crazy day, 4 goals in regulation and then overtime winner. Ovechkin, I think he got 2 goals. The tying goal to push it into overtime was a beauty. But the Rangers ended up winning 6-5 in overtime. Philadelphia continued to roll 4-1 over Carolina. Islanders and Ottawa. Islanders let me down again. I'm sure coach is just going to tear into them. They just didn't even look like they wanted it at times. It just disappoints me. Anyway, they lost 4-3 to Ottawa. Nashville did beat Dallas 2-0. And then the Edmonton-Chicago game, that was a real good game too. Chicago had a nice lead. Edmonton made a bit of a push at the end to come back, but Chicago won the game 4-3. Toronto, they got a much-needed point, but they lost in a shootout to Los Angeles, 1-0. And then Minnesota, they continued to roll. They won 3-2 over San Jose. So my best bet, the Islanders did not go through, so I'm at 7-9 now for my best bet. Islanders puck line I did not get. Wild money line I did get. The Toronto puck line I didn't get. And then I played some other bets, so it actually wasn't a bad day for me. It turned out all right. But anyway, March 6th, there's 6 games, so we'll go through them quick, make some picks, and hopefully get on even a better roll here. St. Louis against New Jersey. New Jersey 5-3-2 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Blackwood is listed as probable for New Jersey, and their last game was a loss to Vegas where they got blanked 3-0. St. Louis 8-2-0 in their last 10. They're going to be looking for win number 9. They're on a current 8-game winning streak right now. First in the Central. Binnington is listed as probable, and their last game was a 3-1 win against the Rangers. The Blues took the only game that these teams have played with a 3-0 win in St. Louis. This game is going to be played in New Jersey. The total has gone under in 8 of New Jersey's last 8 games. I'm not saying this game will go under because the Blues seem to be scoring lots as well. The Blues won 12 straight against New Jersey, outscoring them 43-16 during that stretch. It's the longest franchise record streak against one opponent. It's tied, actually. They did the same thing to Vancouver from 2014 to 2017. So if they beat New Jersey, they're going to set another new record for their club. First pick, St. Louis to beat New Jersey. Second game, Chicago against Detroit. Detroit won 8-1 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Bernier is listed as probable, and their last game was a loss to Colorado 2-1. Chicago 6-4-0. Just playing really good hockey. 4-game winning streak. Crawford is listed as probable. I'm not sure if they might let Subban play here. It's Detroit, but we'll see. They need points just like everyone else right now. Their last game was a 4-3 win over Edmonton. The Blackhawks lead the season series 1-0 with a 4-2 win in January. The Hawks have now scored 23 goals in the last 5 games. I look, to the Hawks to build on that and to beat this Detroit team. So second pick, Chicago to beat Detroit. Third game, Vegas against Winnipeg. Winnipeg 5-4-1 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. They're part of this 4-way tie for the second wildcard position right now. It's just so tight, it's crazy. Hellebuck is confirmed to be in net for Winnipeg, and their last game was a 3-1 win over Buffalo. Vegas 9-1-0, current 1-game winning streak, first in the Pacific. Fleury has been confirmed in net for Vegas, and their last game was when they blanked New Jersey 3-0. The Jets lead the season series 1 game, 4-3 win in November. It was an overtime win. It looks like the people's money's leaning towards Vegas here, and I don't know, for what it's worth, although Vegas has been winning quite a few games, if you take a look at the last 10 games, Winnipeg has more power play goals, a higher percentage for converting their power play, and a higher percentage in their power play kill. They've got some of their talent coming back off injury, making this good team even better. I'm going to look to the home team here. I'm sure it's going to be an upset. I'm going to take Winnipeg to beat Vegas in Winnipeg for my third pick. Fourth game, this is going to be a tight one, I think. Arizona against Calgary. Calgary 6-3-1 in their last 10, current 2-game winning streak, third in the Pacific. Riddick is listed as probable. Their last game was a 3-2 overtime win against Columbus when they were down 2-0 and came back, pushed it into overtime and won the game. Arizona 5-4-1 in their last 10, current 2-game winning streak, playing desperate, playoff hockey, and they're part of that 4-way tie as well. Ranta is listed as probable. With how well Kemper played last time, I wouldn't be surprised to see him in, though. Their last game was a 4-2 win over Vancouver. Flames lead the season series 2-1. The Flames won 4-3 in November. Coyotes 3-0 in November. And then the Flames, their most recent game, 5-2 in December. Calgary are 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games when playing at home against Arizona. I'm going to go Arizona. I'm going to go visiting team here. I think Arizona is... Calgary just isn't a good home team, and I know they snapped that by beating Columbus, but I don't see it continuing. I'm going to go Arizona. 4th pick, Arizona to beat Calgary. 5th game, Colorado against Vancouver. Vancouver's 4-5-1 in their last 10, current 4-game losing streak, part of that 4-way tie for that wild card position. Demko is listed as probable, and their last game was a 4-2 loss to Arizona. Playing Colorado, who's 7-1-2 with an overtime decision, second in the Central. Frank Kuz is listed as probable for Colorado, and their last game was a 4-3 loss to Anaheim. Avalanche took the first game these teams played 5-4 back in November. Colorado has won its last 9 road games. The total has gone under an 8 of Colorado's last 8 games on the road. And almost the opposite for Vancouver. The total has gone over in 4 of Vancouver's last 5 games when playing at home against Colorado. I think Colorado's playing better now than they did at the beginning of the year. I think Vancouver is going to be fighting hard. I see this as like a 2-1, 3-2 game. I think the line's at 5.5. I think I might place a bet at the under. As far as the bet goes, I'm going to take Vancouver at home. I'm going to take Vancouver, Canadian team, to beat Colorado. Last game, Toronto against Anaheim. Anaheim 4-5-1 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Gibson is listed as probable. Their last game was a 4-3 overtime win against Colorado. Toronto 5-4-1 in their last 10, current overtime decision. Third in the Atlantic, and Campbell has been confirmed in net for Toronto. And their last game was that shootout loss to LA. Toronto, they got a point on their last game. They need 2 points on this game. They got to win this game. I'm going to take Toronto to win. My best bet is I'm going to call that Winnipeg to beat Vegas is my best bet. And I'll probably get comments. People tell me I'm crazy, but whatever. Some of the action I'm going to take all plus money. So I'm hoping it's a good day. I'm going to take the Jets money line at plus 115. I'm going to take the Blues puck line minus 1.5 at plus 155. I'm going to take the Colorado Vancouver under 5.5 at an even plus 100. And I'm going to take Toronto puck line minus 1.5 at plus 145. Those are the bets I'm going to lay. And again, my best bet being Winnipeg. And then to review those picks, I'm going to go St. Louis over New Jersey. I'm going to go Chicago over Detroit. I'm going to go Winnipeg over Vegas. I'm going to go Arizona over Calgary, Vancouver over Colorado, and Toronto over Anaheim. It's Friday tomorrow. Hope everyone's had a great week. Looking forward to the weekend. Good luck with your picks, and thanks for watching.